Any fool can know, but the point is to understand. Albert Einstein. So, what does Einstein mean when he says this? What I think he means is when he says that any fool can know, he's not necessarily saying that everyone is a fool that knows things, but rather that it's possible for anyone, including any fool, to know something. Knowledge is easier to acquire because, say you tell someone the bread is in the cupboard, that person will have the knowledge of knowing that the bread is in the cupboard. But when he says the point is to understand, what he means is the understanding of something is a lot deeper than just knowing it. So say you could know that there are trillions of stars in the universe. You could know that we've only actually explored less than 1% of the ocean's floor. But you can know those facts, but to really understand them is a completely different story. I recently kind of understood some things like that myself, and I also came across the realization that my body is really fantastic. I mean, I know that my body is made out of trillions of cells. I know that my body contains organs and a skeleton, but I just understood recently how crazy that is and how my body is capable of so much, and how that if I look down, if I had x-ray vision, I would be able to see inside me a heart and lungs and a liver and a brain, and that's all functioning to make my body work. So I understood that. Also, I kind of understood the vastness of the reference I used earlier about the ocean floor. How big it is, because you always see these deep sea videos where people are under the water, but you don't really understand how big it is, right? So that kind of blew my mind once it's hard to explain understanding something, but once you do, then it's kind of gratifying, and you notice how tiny you are. So what? What does this mean? Well, I think what he was trying to say by this is that more people should open up their minds and kind of try to understand things and become more humble and kind of understand things more than just knowing lots. I remember there was another quote by Einstein called, imagination is more important than knowledge, I think. So that kind of goes along the same lines. So that's my video on Albert Einstein's quote, "Any fool can know, but the point is to understand."